candidate number 1. Here is your question. Is beauty still power if everyone possesses it?
Beauty is found everywhere, and I believe that we carry it in our hearts every day. It is measured in how we can make a difference or impact among the people that we meet. And I believe that it is power because we carry it by the smile that we wear. Thank you. Good evening, candidate number 2. So, my question goes this way. As a fellow woman and a beauty queen, what is a cliche life advice that you would not recommend young women to follow?
I believe there are a lot of advices from other people, but then there are no cliches as long as we need them in our life. And that is why one thing actually that I want to advise to young women is to try, despite of not feeling that they're ready enough, just like how I joined Miss Bacolod Masskara, because I learned my strength from people who believed in me and the people I speak for, because I believe that young women could change the world. Thank you.
A broken family. And I believe that family could come first because life hits differently when I grew up witnessing the struggle, the silent tears, and the pain that my mother hid from me. In that moment, I stand here to be my story, to be a testimony to everyone that from a girl of poverty who became a woman full of ambition and determination. Because I believe that the true beauty comes from lifting up others and making differences, and it should be a survival guide of someone. Thank you. Good evening. Good evening, candidate number 4. My question is, in beauty pageant like this, we often talk about humanity. What for you is the difference between human being and being a human?
Human being and being human lies in compassion. I think that human being defined as existence, but being human is defined kindness, empathy, and heart. As Miss Bacolod Masskara, I think that a queen is not about the crowd she has, but the lives we choose to uplift. Thank you.
Once again, everyone, there you have it. Miss Bacolod Masskara number 3 and number 4. Welcome Miss Bacolod Masskara number 5, Miss Jeremy Basino, up against Miss Bacolod Masskara number 6, Miss Janavea Hebana.
So my question goes this way. What lessons have you learned from your late father? Again, what lessons have you learned from your late father? The lesson that I have learned from my late father is to continue dreaming. When my father was about to reach his passing, I almost gave up my dream and even the things that I am passionate about. But I learned to find my light because I know that as Bacolod nun, we are not defined by loss, but by our ability to rise and embrace life with courage. You have mentioned that other people have put you down in many things, especially in pageantry. How would you use this as you navigate towards your path in many aspects in your life?
During my past pageant, I've experienced a lot of things. I've made a lot of mistakes. Many people underestimated me and see me as a weakest candidate. They say so many negative things about me, but I did not listen. Those failures has taught me to be stronger and better next time. Because failure isn't just the ending, it is a redirection to something better. And now
While those 30 seconds really fly by incredibly fast,
troublemakers.
Exactly, we have to remember that there's a 30-second timer.
We want to thank the pair and now welcome our next pair, candidates 7 and 8, Aina Melu facing off Daniela Cheska Viltendes.
First of all, good evening everyone. And number 7, my question goes this way. How did Bacolod shape you as a woman today?
It shaped me every time I encounter and roam around at the streets of Bacolod. I see not just the faces, the smiles of the people, but also their hardship, their strengths, and their stories. And as an empath myself, as a future psychologist, I uphold these values, the compassion and the understanding to the people. And I hope this would remind everyone to see and uphold these values as well and see the beauty in the stories within these people. Thank you. Number 8, my question goes this way. Is there a right time for overthinking? Why or why not?
I believe there's no right time for overthinking. Because with overthinking, we often do a lot of things that don't matter. We often disregard what our values are and what's really close to our hearts. As I am standing here tonight, I am a living proof that without overthinking, you can capture your dreams, you can reach your dreams. I joined here with full of doubts, but I am now here standing in front of everyone. Because I believe if you believe in yourself, you can shine the brightest. Thank you.
Wow.
Overthinkers, take note.
All right, so at this point, let's welcome Miss Bacolod Masskara number 9, Miss Sofia Kim Zaragoza, up against Miss Bacolod Masskara number 10, Miss Mary Angelique May Caballero.
Hello, Sophia. Hello, good evening. My question for you is, in your own words, how would you bring back the smiles of Bacolodons? In my own opinion, in order for us to give back our smile Bacolodnon and to spread gugma around us, I believe that gugma is not only about love alone, but also being considerate enough, especially in this year's Masskara Festival, where we do not only acknowledge, but also include, especially the marginalized sectors, and which is very important that we make them feel belong, because as long as we have gugma, we will have kakusog, the smile in everything we do and everything we go through. Thank you so much. Hello, so your questions goes this way. Do you think that people should wear a mascara or uncover their mascara? In my experience as a Bacolenia, I truly believe that we should uncover our mascara. Masskara is depicted as the city of smiles or in the city of Bacolod. But I truly believe that true beauty comes from within. It radiates within our heart. And as Bacolodnons, we unite with one smile that defines us, one city that unites us, and one heart that radiates from within. Thank you.
Wow, such beautiful messages in their answers, Kurt.
Very interesting for tonight, Hal.
That's right, let's now welcome our next pair. Christian K. Calando, candidate 11 and candidate 12, Isabella Woodrich.
So my question for you is, if you were a genie in a bottle, who do you want to be your master?
Good evening, everyone. I would want to serve the youth because as a Miss Bacolod Masskara who advocates for youth empowerment through civic engagement, I want to grant them that opportunity to have that confidence to serve and also that courage to take up space. Because if we let the youth take up space and have that courage, we will have a bright future ahead of us. Thank you. Isabella, my question for you goes this way. Considering the recent calamities and tragedies that the city and other neighboring communities have experienced, at what point do we stop romanticizing resilience?
I believe we should stop romanticizing resilience because it is an excuse for accountability or the lack of accountability. I know for a fact that time and time again, our leaders who we choose to trust have failed sometimes to let us have our trust within them. But there is a way that we can change. We have to just educate ourselves and make sure that we have fact-based opinions, and also know for a fact that we can use our voice as the Filipino people. Because to me,
What a contrast, intense.
Intense indeed. I can feel the pressure rising in the Coliseum.
I hope our judges are okay.
I think, well, okay pa sila.
Okay pa sila. Moving on, everyone. Let's welcome Miss Bacolod Mascara number 13, Miss Elisa Dionio, together with Miss Bacolod Mascara number 14, Miss Jessie Laguna.
Liza, my question goes this way. In the spirit of Masskara, a festival that celebrates happiness and beauty, why do we still strive for perfection when our imperfections make our smiles more real?
We've been through a lot in the past. With the very tragedy that happens within us, a lot of loved ones, a lot of people lost their loved ones, and we still find perfection and imperfections because we wanted to make change in our community. Just like us, Bacolod we still give our smile to the people, even if it's impossible with the situation that we have experienced. So I encourage everyone to give your warm and kind smile to the people, because it can be. Okay, so my questions goes this way. They say beauty pageants are all about showcasing pasarela and physical appearance. For you, what is beauty pageant is all about?
As you all know, this is my very first pageant, and everything is foreign to me. From Q&A session to pageant trainings and pasarela session. But I joined here beyond the crowd. I joined here because I want to advocate for the breadwinner. And I want to show this platform, the Pagpalikasog program, to highlight the successes and the sacrifices of each breadwinner. And that is the beauty pageant all about. It is fulfilled for the...
Wow, tensions are rising. The pressure is definitely on. Thank you to those two candidates. We have one more left. Yes, her name is Evelyn Garcia, candidate number 15. And this one is special because the one to ask her question is none other than our reigning Miss Bacolod 2024, Princess Ella O'Melia.
Hello, candidate number 15.
Hello, Queen.
My question is, in a world where women are encouraged to chase empowerment, do you think we have forgotten the value of gentleness? Can strength and softness truly coexist?
Being strong and being gentle is like a bamboo in a storm. You can bend, but you cannot be broken. In my journey as person with having scoliosis in this pageant, standing in heels and dancing in heels for hours is challenging, but it reminds me that what true strength is all about. It's not about how we hide the pain, but how we beautifully rise above it. Because true strength isn't always sorrow. It's sometimes just...
Once again, there you have it. Miss Bacolod Mascara number 15. No pressure at all. Right?
No pressure at all, of course. The reigning Miss Bacolod is going to ask you your questions. No pressure.
No pressure. All right. Moving on.
But of course, we want to give our candidates a big round of applause for acing through that preliminary Q&A round. And what a unique round that.
Yes, and I would like to, of course, acknowledge our reigning Miss Bacolod Mascara 2024. We have Princess Ella O'Melia for giving us that final question. Thank you so much, Ella.
Yes, and while Princess Ella, our reigning Miss Bacolod 2024, is on stage, I'm sure she still has a lot to say to all of us. her fans, her supporters, her family members who have carried her through the journey to the crown and her entire reign. Princess Ella, this is your moment. Take it away.
Good evening, Bacolod. A year ago, I stood on this very stage, trembling, uncertain, but full of hope. I still remember when my name was called as Miss Bacolod Masskara 2024. And in that moment, everything felt blank. In that stillness, I know my life was about to change forever. During the coronation night of Miss Mansalingan 2023, I can still remember Sir Adrian saying that I will be the next Miss Bacolod Masskara 2024. And in that moment, I couldn't believe it. I didn't feel ready, nor I did feel enough. But sometimes, destiny whispers long before your heart learns to listen. And this crown has been proof that even the quietest dreams can rise when it's built on strength. I would like to thank everyone who's been important to me in my journey as Miss Bacolod Masskara 2024. To my parents, my family, my grandparents, Mama, Papa, Maminida, and Papi, the Hachanovas, the Olmillas, and the Lobatons, you are my roots and my wings. Thank you for believing in me and for every prayer and every sacrifice. This made me the woman that I am today. To my core team, Mami Ari, Mami Chad, Mami Makoy, thank you for always reminding me that confidence isn't loud, it's steady. Thank you for always rebuilding my spirit when I think that I have forgotten my light. To our beloved Mayor, Greg Gasataya, and to Miss Maita Gasataya, thank you for always empowering the Bacolodnon Queens to dream fearlessly and endlessly. You have always reminded me that the entire city of Bacolod is behind me and behind every queen. To Cap Inday France, thank you for allowing me to carry Barangay Mansilingan with pride. To Mama Carlos, this entire speech could not hold my gratitude towards you. Thank you for loving, protecting, and for taking care of me as if I was one of your own. You have been my anchor when I was wavering. To Direct Rodney, to Mami Chino, thank you for reminding me of the queen that I am. In times that I doubt myself, you were always there to lift me up. And to the entire Team Assets production, thank you for always making every show memorable. You have always made this journey easy because you were our allies and our friends backstage. And to everyone who cheered me on, Madam Wagid nga salamat. Your love and your faith has fueled me and has carried me every step of the way. As I take my final step and my final walk as Miss Bacolod Masskara 2024, I do so with peace in my heart, knowing that the crown did not only just make me a queen, but a woman of purpose, of compassion, and faith. And to the next Miss Bacolod Masskara 2025, know that this crown will challenge you, but it will also change you. It will ask for your authenticity, your spirit, and your heart. Wear it not only for yourself, but for every Bacolodnon who still believes that hope can still shine even in the darkest of days. Bacolod, this is not goodbye, it's a promise. A promise that everywhere I go, I will always and forever carry the city and the smiles of Bacolod City within me. You are my home, my heart, and my greatest crown. Once again, I am Princess Ella Alminaza Almilia, your Sapphire Queen, Miss Bacolod Masskara 2024. Madam Wagid nga salamat.
Once again, let's give it up for Princess Ella Almilia. Ella, you carried your title very well, and at this point, we give you the spotlight. Please take your final walk as Miss Bacolod Masskara 2024.
Spreading hope, some cheer, walks with purpose, I explore our dreams.
stage, our second runner-up, Sydney Valencia. First runner-up, and Midnight South Bacolod, Acacia Nicole Guaning. Once again, your reigning Miss Bacolod Masskara 2024 Queens.
Once again, ladies, congratulations for such a beautiful reign. Of course, for everyone's information, the music of our Queen's Walk To is the official Miss Bacolod Masskara theme song, written by Mr. Ronchi Bacosa of Musica Bacosa, arranged by Mr. Joseph Remoliano, and interpreted by Miss Regeline Navales Remoliano.